What's up, Leo? And welcome to your weekly reading for July 31st through August 6th. And happy birthday, you guys. I hope you are enjoying every little bit of Leo season so far. I really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video, checking out the channel. It really means a lot to me. This is my dream, is to help people and to read for you guys. So it really helps my dream come true. So don't forget to, like if the video resonates with you, subscribe, comment. If you don't know what to comment, just drop an emoji or, a song that you've been vibing to. But anyways, you guys, as you can see from the thumbnail, this is all about the full moon in Aquarius. Full moon in Aquarius, you guys. There's a couple other aspects going on that day too. Not too much going on this week besides that though. So we will be mainly talking about that. So full moon in Aquarius. I love that it's taking place when the sun is in Leo, because this brings a really kind of beautiful aspect when it comes to your self-expression. So it's going to be a time of like a lot of celebrating, but celebrating like our uniqueness, our genius, our willingness to evolve into the truth or into our truth, right? This is going to be a lot about our truth. Sorry guys, I have like my hair all over me. This is going to be a lot about your guys' truth. Are you expressing your truth correctly, right? This allows us to shed any habits or patterns that block our authentic expression. Oh my gosh, when's Mercury retrograde? I am tripping. So we're going to be asking ourselves questions like, how are we influenced by society as well? This is going to be a time of like a lot of conditional or like societal conditioning, societal patterning is going to be brought to the surface, or we're going to be aware of that. And it's so funny, you guys. I sage before the readings. The sage went out, and then right when I started your reading up again, it like lit back up or something. So it's just wafting around the camera. That could be a sign that you guys need to clear out your energy right now, especially like this being a full moon. This is when things come to completion. Clear everything out, right? To start new. Let's see, what else do I have written down here? Okay, I said, let's see. I have it written so tiny. Yeah, you guys, it's also going to be a time where you're going to be asking yourself, are you sharing or suppressing your truth? Like I said, this is about your truth, your authentic expression, right? Also, where do you have a fear of rejection? That's going to be brought to light as well. I'm loving this though, you guys. I think this is going to be a really beautiful full moon. Like I said, with it being in conjunct to this, not conjunct, but with it being in this Leo season, right? When they're polar opposites like that, I feel like they bring a nice balance. Also, this is going to be the main theme of this full moon too, with the sun in Leo. Them in their most evolved state is all about, love unconditionally. So I think there's going to be a lot of like more love and self-acceptance when it comes to us authentically expressing ourselves, right? Maybe more love for ourselves. So that's taking place on the 1st, you guys, Tuesday, August 1st. Now we also have a couple of other things going on that day. We have Mercury in Virgo, opposition Saturn in Pisces. So this day, you guys, on Tuesday, it's going to be filled with a lot of energy, right? We have this full moon in Aquarius. We have Mercury in Virgo opposite Saturn in Pisces. This is a time to get really serious about your goals, get to work. We also have Mars in Virgo square Jupiter in Taurus. So lots of stamina and drive. Actions taken today will lead to great success. So lots of energy on that Tuesday, you guys. Not only is it a time of things coming to fruition and you're celebrating this light that's shed on your uniqueness, on your self-expression, on your personal truth, but you're also planting the seeds that day for more success in the future. Maybe it's planting the seeds based off things that are brought to the light because of this full moon, right? I love that. And then on Sunday, you guys, Sunday the 6th, we have Sun in Leo square Jupiter in Taurus. So egos can get out of control that day. So try to avoid any drama when possible by picking your battles with care. So yeah, you guys, let's get right into this. Also, you guys, in my in the link below or in the description below, I have, a PayPal thing. I think I have another little Cash App thing or something like that. If you guys want to tip me, if you like my work, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, check out my Etsy, you guys. I have like my crochet all up there. I have all these paintings that you see. Well, most of them. But yeah, check it out, you guys. Like I said, though, just viewing the video it just supports me already. So I really, truly appreciate it. So let's see what this full moon in Aquarius is going to bring for you guys, Leo. What does this full moon have in store for Leo? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Leo. This full moon in Aquarius. Oh, wow, we got two, so I will take them both. You guys got heart home with compassion. Ooh, I love this one. It's so beautiful. And then watchers with transpersonal. So kind of like, I don't know why I'm getting two different vibes here. But the heart home with compassion. There could be something about your authentic expression, you guys, or your inner truth that has something to do with like your heart space or I don't know. I just feel like there's going to be some like, because with this watchers, I'm seeing like somebody getting to the top of a mountain or like the peak of a mountain or like, you know, getting to your destination when you're hiking and you're like, yes. And it's like I'm seeing a commercial almost like, like something cheesy, like a commercial like that. But like, I feel like you guys are accomplishing something when it comes to expressing something in your heart space or something that has to do with your compassion, your empathy, something of the sort. Let me go ahead and read those though, you guys, and then I will pull some tarot. So let's start with the heart home. All right. So it says love in its truest form and compassion. When you begin to feel like you do not belong anywhere, it's time to make your way back to your heart home. Yeah, and you guys right away, I was talking about shedding a light on how you are societally conditioned, how maybe it was school, maybe it was the TV, maybe it was home life. For some of you guys, I feel like you were conditioned a certain way. You may not even be aware of it, but you may have been conditioned a certain way in your home life. How it's saying heart home here, and there's a home right here in the middle. There's something about the home life that you could have been. You're struggling expressing yourself. You're struggling showing compassion. You're struggling receiving compassion, or at least maybe you were in your younger years and there's a light being shed on that right now, hopefully for you guys to break free of that, right, and realize, wait a minute, this isn't me. Like how it says when you feel like you don't belong anywhere, you start to feel off path, right? It's not your mentality, it doesn't resonate with you anymore. You realize it was never really your programming to begin with, or it was never really it was just programming. It wasn't. I hope that makes sense, right? And how this is saying, you feel like you don't belong anywhere. It's time to make your way back to heart home, your inner, you guys. Everything was from the outer up until now. How you should live your life, how you should maybe show compassion. There's something about compassion here, you guys, and like how you express love and receive love. Let me finish this though before I just babble on. It says, this is your true home. You're being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. Put everything on hold for a short while. You are being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. Wow, you guys, and didn't I just say that? Sorry to keep pausing this, but Aquarius and Leo at its most evolved state, it's unconditional love. And that's what a lot of this is about. And here we have this card talking about that, right? So it says, this is not the love you must work hard to earn or barter for. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it is that easy when heart home shows up. There's no need to forgive anyone for anything. None of it occurred in spiritual truth. It is only your belief in that story that makes it so powerful. Allow your love to wash clean all those impressions. Empty yourself of all judgment and preconceptions and allow spirit to fill you with the sweet nectar of peace. When Heart Home shows up, it is imperative that you heed its call, lest the universe orchestrate a way to bring you back to yourself that is of harsher nature. Yeah, so this card, even though it's full of compassion and warmth and coming back to your heart center and unconditional love, it's kind of a warning too, you guys. Like if you don't heed this call, the universe will create almost like a tower moment. And I'm seeing it too with this card. Like this is a tower. You could either reach the peak of this tower and take this opportunity to learn and grow and to see this for what it is, right? And what I mean by that is see that everything is see everything through unconditional loving eyes. You have one or two choices here, you know? So let me go ahead and read this next one. So this is about serendipity, the observer slash witness, and transpersonal. When watchers appear, it's an invitation to stop doing. Pause, get off the treadmill, and take a deep breath. Wow, two cards that literally verbatim said, take a deep breath. This one says, take a deep breath, and the last one said, take a deep breath or two. So there could definitely be something about breathing here. Also, you guys, I'm seeing, I know this is supposed to be like heart, but there's something about like lungs. I'm seeing like two lungs right here, especially now that I said that with the take a deep breath. You guys could be having like shallow breathing issues, and that has something to do with anxiety too. And like, um, you guys, I didn't even realize that I was breathing improperly until I put my awareness there. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm like literally breathing so shallow. A lot of it, like I said, has to do with anxiety. There could be multiple other reasons, trauma, so many other things, but practice breathing into your belly. You guys put quadruple ones on the timestamp. Practice breathing deeply, taking deep breaths, somatic therapy, where you do breath work, right? Definitely look into that. But two cards already confirming that you need to stop right now. Take a pause, and that's where you will find the awareness of things, because you're moving too quickly. I'm almost hearing like the word rat race, stuck in the rat race, like doing instead of being for a second. And you know, that's the hardest part, because that's when you get flooded with the emotions, right? Or the feelings or the truth about things. It says, find the witness within, the one who can observe the fire and fury happening around you, but is not caught in any of the drama. The time is right to step back. If you have a thought or opinion, keep it to yourself. If you have a feeling that needs to be expressed, do it in the shower. Do not engage with the action happening around you. Simply observe. And wow, you guys, my eye just started tearing up. So two messages there, you guys. I know this is saying like do not engage, but it's more of a pick your battles. And I feel like this is kind of piggybacking off of this energy going on Sunday. Pick your battles, you guys, because my eye just started watering, but I'm not crying, it just started watering, and I'm getting this image in my head of like someone holding back tears, or that's what I was like feeling. um so don't suppress what you need to say or what you're feeling. Do not suppress it. I feel like you guys are finding, um, you're not understanding the difference between like picking your battles and suppressing things. Not everything needs to be a battle. Not everything needs to be um, said out loud, right? But that's what, you know, how this is saying, express it in the shower, right? Because that lets it out. It's expressing it. You're letting it, you're releasing it. Write it in a journal, put it in artwork, right? That feeling still needs to come out, but not everything needs to be said or taken action on, because then you're almost projecting in a way. I hope that made sense. But yeah, it says, do not engage with the action happening around you, simply observe. Watchers show up to direct your attention to the horizon and away from the anthill in front of you. Others might think you are simply doing nothing, but let them know that you are helping the sun to set in the evening sky. There are bigger things to attend to. You have spent such a long time trying to correct the course of events and the actions of others. Let it be for a short while as you become the observer rather than the doer. The watchers invite you to break free from the linear, casual pace of the petty day to day, rise to divine coincidence, to serendipity, and notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces results. Wow, we have that heart home. Let me read that again. Notice how the act of seeing the heart of the matter produces results. Things happen without you doing anything. Creation unfolds in its own mysterious way, requiring only a sacred witness. Wow, you guys. So, this full moon, there's going to be a lot of reflecting. I know that's what the full moon is about, closure, reflection, seeing things to completion, fruition, right? But for you guys, it will be very much a complete, I don't want to say standstill, but a complete pause. So you guys can, and like I said, like almost even a halt, like this is warning you, if you don't stop yourself, the universe will almost create a tower moment. Triple four is on the timestamp, in order for you guys to completely stop and to become aware of something, to see it differently. instead of from this like rat race point of view. That's interesting. That's a really interesting message. So we're going to go ahead and get some tarot. All right, so first card out, we have the Page of Pentacles, you guys. Page of Pentacles. This is kind of about being a student to life here, right? He's ready to learn. He's ready to set the goal. He's ready to take action. And even though he's ready to take action, he's ready to take action in whatever he needs to do. What I mean by that is like the teacher's telling him, okay, you're ready to take action. I'm kind of hearing Simon Says. I don't know why. You ready to take action? Okay, your action, sit there and do nothing. It's kind of like, okay, SpongeBob, the magic conch, how they kept saying, do nothing, do nothing. And people might think you're crazy for just sitting back and observing, like Squidward, right? He was like pulling his hair out and like, what the heck, do nothing. That doesn't logically make sense, but you're like so ready to learn what you need to learn. At least I hope so. We'll see with these cards. Or at least the universe is telling you now is the time to be this student to life. Allow life to teach you something. Allow these circumstances, your emotions, your feelings to teach you something. You guys could be dealing with an earth sign, or maybe you have earth placements. What else do we have for Leo? Thank you. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7. 7 of Cups in the reverse, you guys. Now this could mean, to me, what this is meaning with the rest of the reading is that things are going to be seen clearly. Maybe before you were in kind of this disillusioned type of state. You weren't seeing things clearly. Like I said, disillusioned type of energy. With this being in the reverse, in this case, I feel like this is about you guys seeing clearly. Some of you guys maybe even becoming sober. It's interesting. Or getting clean. Something like that. What else do we have? I almost said Virgo. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. What else do we have for Leo? For Leo, or maybe you have Virgo placements. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. The Hanged Man in the reverse, you guys. Could be dealing with a Pisces. But this is kind of that energy. Like I said, you guys have the option here either to be this student of life, right? Or the universe will create a situation that will make you pause. It will make you see things from a new perspective. And I'm kind of hearing like, do you want to do it the easy way or the hard way? 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely a need here to rest, you guys, or to stop or to halt and pause to see things differently. To get out of this disillusioned state. And in this case, with this full moon in Aquarius, this disillusioned state could have been all the programs that are within you, right? Societal programs, school programs, friends, parents, families. It doesn't, all of that. For a lot of you guys, just this in general, I'm getting is like a tower moment. Maybe some of you guys were so unaware of the conditioning that was set upon you that you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like everything that I was taught is like a lie, or not a lie. It's just you're seeing things differently, or the Spirit's telling you now is the time to see things differently. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, you guys. So yeah, there needs to be an ending to something. And I do see that there will be that even if it was like a tower moment for you guys, realizing that there was a lot of things set upon you, conditioning set upon you. There's a light at the end of the tunnel here with that 10 of Swords being in reverse. That dark time, feeling like you were down and out or feeling like you couldn't move on, whatever this was about. I kind of want to know, okay, look, so the Lovers just showed up. I feel like this is a love situation with, this heart home here. I was going to say, I kind of want to know what this heart home is about as far as like, love. I'm feeling love here. We have the Lovers. There's that 6 of Pentacles again. So an equal give and take, equal receiving. I feel like that's what you guys want. You guys long for this loving relationship with equal giving and receiving. And it doesn't have to be just romantic. It just could be anything that you feel love towards, or any relationship you feel love towards. Or just even expressing, like I said at the beginning, there's something about giving and receiving love here. And look at that, you guys. We literally have the Lovers card with 6 of Pentacles, which is giving and receiving. So We have the Wheel of Fortune as well, you guys. So things are looking up. This is right underneath that Seven of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel like you guys are going to take this time, or Spirit's telling you, listen, you will be rewarded if you take this time to pause and halt and see things differently, to shed those societal programmings so that you can live this life that you want, so that your heart feels more at home. We have the Emperor, you guys. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. But this is about coming into your power here. Coming into your power. You guys will feel so much more powerful and more in tune with yourself when you shed what no longer serves you here. Especially when it comes to, like I said, these societal programmings, but about how you express your love. If you guys want love, you need to express it as well. You can't just expect it to be given to you. That's not an equal giving and receiving. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I just feel like you guys, there's an option here to get out of this victim mentality. I feel like some of you guys aren't even mentally aware that it's from conditions or conditional societal programming, conditioning from a younger age. Now, we didn't have the Six of Cups coming up, and I was kind of wanted to see that. Look at balance. The Temperances card is coming up. There needs to be a balance here. Justice card is showing up. Yeah. I feel like you guys feel like you were done wrong with something, but if you guys want love, you have to give love. I feel like that's the message here for you guys. You have to pause and see where society has conditioned you, or family, or, and it may not even have been on purpose, but conditioning to where you thought either you weren't worthy of love, you weren't worthy of receiving it, but you truly want it. I feel like you guys are ready to learn now, though. But like I said, if not, Spirit's gonna bring this in like a sort of tower moment. I'm hearing you gonna learn today. Look at Seven of Cups in the reverse again, you guys. Yeah, it's time to see past the disillusions. It really is. It really is, Leo. It's time to shed some disillusion here. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't resonate with your heart center. And I do feel like you guys have a lot of love to give. It's just been blocked or repressed. And, like I said, this full moon in Aquarius is how are you influenced by society? Do you share or do you suppress your truth? In this case, I feel like this truth is about your love, the love you have to give, your compassion, your heart space. And also, again, yeah, where do you have a fear of rejection, you guys? Maybe you don't give the love out because you're scared that you'll be taken advantage of. Maybe that's happened to you in the past, which is understandable, you guys. But, there's a quote that's been going on, that's been ruminating in my head. I saw it on someone's bio on Instagram, and I can't stop thinking about it. And it's super basic, super, super quotey quote. And it's never regret being kind to the wrong people, right? Super cliche, but I was like, it's true. It's true. I used to be and I've seen other quotes like this, don't match energy. There's a lot of people out there I match your energy. This is what you give me. I'm going to give you this. Don't do that. Rise above. I mean, do whatever you want, but rise above. You will evolve at a different level. You will evolve differently. You kind of just stay stagnant when you match people's energy, because what does that do for you? You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. And Spirit's telling you to rise above that. I know it could be from a source of pain, or from a source of abandonment even, or rejection in the past, but don't ever regret giving your heart or giving your love to the wrong people here, Leo. That doesn't mean anything about you. That's just them. That's their path. And I know it's easier said than done, because like I said, because the pain, sometimes it turns into resentment. Don't let it, right? Don't let it. Try to shed that now. And learn to be more open with your compassion. Don't be embarrassed by it too, I'm hearing. Okay, so let's get a final card here for advice from the Spiritual AF deck. Thank you. All right, you guys got maybe you literally can even. It says, think you can't even? Slow your eye roll, step back, and give it another think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can even, with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Leo, oh my gosh, 2444 on the timestamp. Love in your heart, Leo. You can. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, you guys, I just got the chills. Look what this says. If you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath, Leo. That's the third time that these cards have verbatim said, take a deep breath. Call on your hood rat angels. Remember that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how you literally just evened. Yes, you guys, I'm getting the chills. Some of you guys feel like, or maybe think that you can't control like your reaction to some things because of the pain. You can. You can. I know in that moment it's hard, and trust me, guys, I'm guilty of this as well. But you can, you guys. If you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Remember that all beings are tiny specks of the divine, right? And surprise yourself by this. Surprise yourself with your compassion and your ability to rise above, Leo. I love that. So, especially during your guys' season, I mean, talk about emperor energy. Love it. Love it. So, those are your messages, Leo. I hope they resonated. I'm sending you guys lots of love as always. Take care.